Yo, what's good, everybody? Welcome back to another video in the Day Trading Institution. So what I actually want to cover in today's video is creating your trading plan. And when we talk about an actual trading plan, it's not just how you're going to trade, but it's more of how you're going to create your lifestyle and base your life around your trading system. Our trading plan is literally something that we have to follow as religiously as we possibly can. Now, things to include in your trading plan could be motivation, could be why you're trading. So we're going to take a look at a rough draft that I created for my trading plan so far going into 2022, so you guys can actually get some ideas on how you're actually going to structure your own trading plan. Now, what I like to have in the beginning is just a little bit of motivation and just something to remind me of why I started trading, and just some key terms that have always stuck with me in the future, right? Or, in the past while I was actually trading. Now, one thing that I want to add is I'm actually going to be editing my trading plan as we go along, so things that I can add. So the first things first here, this is what I like to see every time I open up my trading plan, which is focus on the long-term game and sustainability. Money will follow. All this simply does is put in my subconscious that I know I have to follow the right risk management system, and it really puts me into a state of mind where I'm trying to think as logical as possible and really make the best decisions and not go crazy with the risk. We want to be able to read our trading plan every single day till we literally memorize it. This is literally going to be our trading Bible, if that's how you want to put it. So one thing I'm going to put here as well is only traders that fail, let's put ... are the ones that quit. So one thing I wanted to add was the only traders that fail are the ones that quit. This is something that I've used over the last few years to try and motivate myself to continue to finding that level of consistent profitability where I'm actually making more money than I'm losing inside of the markets, and overall making a return on my investment. So one thing that I have here is pretty much an oath to myself when it comes to my trading plan and my trading system. So the oath to myself: I must follow every rule in my trading plan for the sake of my family and my future. Everything I have worked so hard for will be taken by the markets the second I don't. Which there's been so many times in the beginning stages where I followed a risk management system where I may only be risking 2% per trade. I'm up 10, 15% on an account, and I start to over risk, and I completely destroy that account just by literally not following my trading plan and or my trading system. So these are little things that I use every single day, little affirmations that I read within my trading plan that keep me on track and make sure I'm actually going to be maintaining my trading plan and trading within my trading plan. So these are some of the goals that I have for 2022. So what you guys want to do is also write your own goals. So if you guys want to make an oath to yourself, that's something that would be very nice, and just a little bit of motivation for yourself here. Just key things to remember. So these are some of the goals I have moving into 2022. I want to use trading as a vehicle to pay off my mortgage, to buy my McLaren Senna, use the profits for new investments, and most importantly, maintain my financially free lifestyle. Being free is something that I value way more than all of the materialistic things that money could actually offer. Yes, it's nice to have, a brand new car or a new house, but more importantly to me, it's about waking up and doing what I want and having fun every single day. That's more important to me than all the materialistic things that I own. And you guys can just put your own goals here. For example, if you're somebody that's new, maybe find consistent profitability, make my first $1,000 day. Whatever the case might be, is just enter a few goals that you want. Typically your goal list is going to be a lot bigger when you're first starting off, because you just have so many goals and aspirations and dreams. And my goal list is a little bit more narrower because I've achieved a lot of my goals over the last few years, in terms of like owning my second house. Buying my first house was a huge goal. Now I'm in my second house. Buying my dream Lamborghini, which is the SVJ, is another goal that I achieved, and I can kind of write it off of the bucket list. Another goal that I had was my McLaren 720S, which I had a notebook here in my office of a trading journal, not a journal, but more or less like a own personal journal that I had, that I was maintaining, where I had written all of these goals, which is crazy that I was able to obtain every single goal within the span of just a year. I wish I could show that to you, but I believe I lost it in the move. But anyways, shortly after this, we're going to get right down into our trading plan itself. So you need a pre-market routine, something that you're going to do consistently every day. So 2022, I'm actually going to be trading the New York session. So I want to wake up at about 7 a.m. Pretty much this is going to be my time just to wake up. It's going to take your brain 30 minutes anyways to wake up. And what I want to do during this time is take about a 15-minute shower at most and just organize my office space. I feel I perform a lot better when I don't have a huge clutter around my desk and everything is nice and clean. Obviously, drink water and just have something in my system. And then at about 8 to 8:30 a.m., right, or 7:30 typically is when I'm going to be doing this. Maybe I'll edit this depending on the time, because I do want to give myself enough time to do everything as well. 7:30 to 8 a.m. I'm going to be reviewing yesterday's trades, seeking improvement for today, checking news around the same time, reading my trading plan, top-down analysis. This is when really everything starts off. Really, this should be what I'm doing at 7:30, which is 30 minutes before pre-market, before the market actually opens up, which the New York session opens up at around 8 a.m. is when we will see volume come in. So I'm actually going to modify this to be, I'm going to make this 6:45. So take shower, organize office space, drink water, blah, blah, blah. So at 7 o'clock till about 7:30, I'm going to be reviewing yesterday's trades, seeking improvement, and then this is going to be 7:30 on, where I'm going to be checking for news, reading the trading plan, top-down analysis, mark off my major support and resistance levels within whatever time frame I'm doing. I'm going to be identifying, planning, and executing on the trade. And this is just a little reminder for myself. Always plan your entry and exit, meaning that before we actually take a position, we need to plan where we're going to get out if we're wrong and where we're going to get out if we're right, along with where we are looking to enter the market. We're not just entering the market at random areas. This is my post-market routine. So this is going to be roughly around 5 p.m. when the market actually closes. I'm going to clean my office. I'm going to be doing my journal and finalizing my trading journal. Check the Discord and update the members. Do my homework for tomorrow. So essentially doing a post-market analysis to see how my trading day went, if I was correct on my hypothesis. If not, then I'm going to be pretty much hypothesizing what the market is going to do tomorrow. Prepare for webinars with members if applicable, meaning, you know, if I actually have a webinar scheduled for that day. And then along with that, look for a way to improve my own trading and then review the trade. So this is just kind of my routine that I'm going to have for 2022. Now you can include things like, you know, the gym there and just pretty much structure your day. But typically that's going to be for people who are trading full time, right? Now, if you want to include, you know, go to work at whatever time you want. These are little important details that you want to include in your trading journal or in your trading plan, because what's going to be important also is the time frames that you're going to be trading. Now, that's something that I could typically add, which I'm going to be trading the daily time frames all the way down to the hour time frames, which typically my trading system is going to play out around the hour. But when I do a top-down analysis, I'm going to be taking setups based off the hour time frame roughly. Now, one thing you want to include is your trading instruments, and you're only going to trade your instruments that you have marked off. I am personally right now trading 3. You could trade 1, you could trade 2, whatever you want. I don't recommend going past 3 trading pairs, especially if you're day trading, because typically when you're day trading, you're going to have lots of opportunities in different pairs, and really you want to kind of short it down as much as you possibly can. So for me, 2022, my focus is actually going to be on gold, silver, and US 30. Now, these are just some key takeaway reminders that I've set for myself that I read every single trading day. So trade off of price and volume only. The market The market only moves off of price and volume, buying and selling pressure, supply and demand. Look for areas of buying and selling pressure at areas of supply and demand. Buy at support, sell at resistance. Very simple. Stick to your strategy. There is no such thing as a holy grail. This is why we want to focus on the long-term aspect of trading. And then I have my daily risk parameters here, right? So for a type A setup, meaning that I have 4 confirmations or above, I'm going to be looking to risk anywhere between 2 to 4%. Again, it's very situational. So that doesn't mean I'm going to be risking 4% every type A setup, but it's very situational. Now, for my type B setups, I'm going to be where typically we have 3 confirmations. I'm only going to risk 1 to 2%. Now, I'm going to take a maximum of 3 trades per day and a maximum 5% loss for the day. So max 5% daily loss. After 5 losses in a row, cut back on the amount of trades, meaning that I'm going to be trading a higher time frame so I could take less positions until those losses are actually made back, and really only be taking 1 trade a day versus potentially 2 trades per day. So anyways, everybody, that was a little quick video of the actual trading plan and things that you want to include. There may be a part 2 to this, but this is pretty much my trading plan and I don't plan on moving from here. Remember, what you want to have are your routines in your trading plan, meaning the times that you will be actively trading. You want to have what you're going to be trading. You're going to want to have your strategy, which my strategy is going to be the type A and the type B setups. And then you also want to have your risk parameters there. And a trading plan isn't something that's so complicated, but these are things that need to be put there. Again, so the things that you want to finish your trading plan off and remember to have, other than your technical side of trading, is your goals and your affirmations, which these are my affirmations and these are my goals. Anyways, everybody, I will talk to you guys in the next video.